up, Todd? Good morning to you, sir. Nothing too special today, man. We just doing a little cleanup, waiting on trucks. Good morning, good morning. It's a chilly morning. Some steps. Trying to move a little of this metal, get some of that trash that's under here. This big iron's going to get separated from this little iron. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Add these to the pile. Still attached over there. Let's see if we can rip that off. There you guys go. copper pipe. We'll throw that out over here. Don't hit me, buddy. Alright. See a couple more big pieces of iron over here. We're gonna grab those out of that pile. Don't want to come here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Pretty cold morning, actually. There's my boy Crazy. Taking out the trees, so I'm trying to snake this through here. Shit, man, I hope you're well. Everything all right? Yeah, guys, if you don't mind, smash that like button. Let's get the engagement up a little bit. Come back and get all those and throw them in the pile. What I want to do here is scrape some of this concrete up. We need to try to get as much rebar as we can out of there. And come on, dum-dum, you know, fucking, you see me moving the shit, throw it down. I have to throw it like an asshole. Yeah, we're gonna scrape this this concrete away from this vault that we took out yesterday, and I'm gonna try to snap as many rebars off as I can get, so those boys don't have to sit there with the demo saw all day long. In fact, let me grab this beam again. I think this one is good. If I can read. Oh, we'll use this one here. A little easier to get. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Smash that like button, please. Only thing I ask. Smash it. We'll get our little broom here. Trying to clean this up for these boys. This is where the bank vault was yesterday. Telling you, the I-beam works wonders, man. You can do so much with it. I always like finding these in a building. Everybody's stingy with the likes, man. The likes are free, guys. Likes are free. Get this nice and clean. Make it look like we were never here. I'm actually really surprised on how easy this vault went down yesterday, man. The last one I did, it took 2 days instead of 2 hours. There's some carpet right here. We'll get that out. What's up, big guy? Or big time? What's up, bro? My bad, I can't read. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go and all these little rebars right here hanging out, since we're not pulling up the slab. We're gonna need to cut all those flush So it had been, shit, at least 2 years, 3 years since I used a grapple, and I'm telling you, man, it's starting to really grow on me. Starting to really grow. Yeah, man. I hope it does turn out to be a beautiful day. Hope we keep the guys safe and everything goes according to plan. Which it should, because we're really in the final stages. Yes, sir. I don't want to jinx it, but man, this job went pleasantly well. I don't want to jinx it. Hey, big time. We'll see you next time, bro. Have a good day. Come on, focus, baby. What's wrong with you? A little bit of dust on the window, I guess. Let's see if we can get that window a little cleaner for y'all. Let's see, I think he's throwing a bunch of iron behind me here. Well, I was just actually going to keep that pile there, but I guess we'll move it over here. Yeah, man, I'm really starting to dig the grapple. In between the trees. So since we're not going to be taking up any of the concrete, I would just usually more or less just track across this and onto the sidewalk, and that sidewalk would get smashed. But since we're not going to take it up, we'll go around and combine those piles here in a few. See, I wanted to actually scrape that a little more for those guys. See if I can go over there and give them a hand. Yeah, let me go see if I can scrape a little more of that shit for those guys. A lot of shoveling. I try to make it as easy as I can for these dudes. Yeah, yeah, I'd let him load the trucks today. Flatten this down a little bit so we can get up on it. See if we can scrape a little more for these guys. You know, every bit helps. That's a lot of dirt to shovel still. Don't got the best angle with this piece of iron. Bent the wrong way. There we go. That's a nice little pull for them. These guys do pretty good work for me, man, so I always try to make it easier. If I can do it with the machine, I always try. Let's see here. Later, Todd. Thanks for dropping by. What's up, John? See if we can go down here and peel this from the other way real quick. That would be a lot of shoveling right there for those boys. What's up, Carlos? Spin this around and use that edge on the other side. I did kind of mangle it. There's what all those safety deposit boxes was locked onto. Hey, Steve. I mean, I just literally saved those boys an hour of shoveling. Nah, not right now. I haven't even seen what bucket goes with this machine yet. Yeah, as long as I can shove it into the concrete, it'd be alright for this. I mean, we definitely saved them a shit ton of shoveling, though. I got a rebar in the track. I just can't reach it. Let me see if I can finagle that out of there. What? Get rid of the skid steer? Yeah, man, the I-beams work great for a makeshift broom. Would he pile up right here? A couple more. A little more structural steel here. Yeah, boys, we're just focused on cleanup today. Trucks are gone for a long time. No excuse not to have this job look absolutely pristine by the end of the day. Baby, you can get them all. Yeah, man, that bank vault was actually pretty fun yesterday, man. Breaking those boxes was actually pretty fun, too. We actually might have some time today to break a couple more of these. And hell, actually nothing's stopping us right now. Let's do one for shits and giggles. Alright, guys. For those that weren't here yesterday, somebody named our wrecking ball, if I remember correctly, Howie Huge. Let's see here. So here's the safety deposit box, which are a bitch to get open. Here, you guys can see it. There's all your doors. Right here. Let's take our wrecking ball. Y'all need to smash the like button for this one. Take our wrecking ball here. Boom. I love it. That was actually a really good smash. I'm still waiting for the $100 bills to go flying out of it, man. I was really just hoping to bust the back panel off. I would assume there's nothing in these ones either. Alright, we'll do another one. There's the guy. It's up 6. Everybody got to smash that like button, man. Or else you're gonna see demo balls getting dropped on safety deposit boxes. I want it flipped one time. I just want to see the diamonds, man, or the hundreds. Howie Huge, or Huge Howie. No, she's working too good, man. It's just flattening them. Instead of breaking the damn back off, it's just flattening them. Alright guys, last one. See, look, it's just working too well. No, man, they're just flattening. I'll tell you, it actually is alright flattening them, because I'll be able to get more in the metal truck when they're all squared up. Take up more volume, you know. I see one more over here. I can't believe nobody can smash the like button for that, man. Where else are you gonna get this kind of content? Oh, this is a good one. We're gonna leave this one sitting tall. Let's see here. I'm gonna get a good shot of this one. I'd love to see all those just filled with something good. No, nothing. Well, that was fun, I guess. Look, guys, I know you can't see the tractor, but I can tell you with the grapple and this demo ball, like, look, that's how heavy that shit is. It's literally, I'm not moving the boom. Look, I'm falling. Let's go out a little bit further. I'll show you. Look, hands off the remote. It's heavy. Topping over the fucking 490, it's heavy. I was just worried you guys were going to come out here and take the radiators I hid. You guys got to see my hiding spot last night. Honestly, I haven't looked. Let me see. I mean, I don't think anybody could shuffle all that rebar without using the machine. Yeah, they're probably there. Yeah, man, we're just going to be focused on cleaning up today. Not a whole lot going on. Let's see if we pull a little bit more of this back. Since we're really not accessing the middle of the slab here, I want to go put this over where those boxes just were. Shit, this little I-beam is doing better than the big one. You're welcome, project. Man, I wish everybody was in here yesterday. You guys would have really enjoyed the stream. It was pretty fun. I think we kind of made it look like we knew what we were actually doing. See if we can stand this up right. Push it back down. You just gotta barely. Here we go. We can do this. Give it a little push. There she goes, bam. That's what I wanted to do. Hey bro, I appreciate you. Hey man, sub. I try to stream daily, man. Try to stream some shenanigans every once in a while here. Alright, this one's toast. Yeah, it was great. Oh, I hear something. I guess I gotta pick these rebars out because they're getting stuck in the track. Two. I tried to get a third one, but it just didn't happen. Yeah, just two today, man. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna get the same two trucks, but I'm gonna try to get the big metal recycling trucks. They got huge dump trailers. You can really get a lot of that metal out in one load. Bam. Yeah, the big metal transfer trailers, yeah, you can get a lot of fucking metal in them big guys. Like really, you could probably get that whole bundle right in front of us, get that whole thing in there and then some. Damn, 65 y'all in here. Where were you guys yesterday, man? I needed you guys in here yesterday. Yeah, I need to do more, man. I need to do more, and dude, I literally is sitting on about 10 gigs. No, I'm sorry. 1 terabyte of fucking footage, dude, that I've been recording the last like 2 years, man. They are, that was where the vault was. And since we're not pulling up the footers here, getting those rebars off and making it look much better out here. I don't want to leave the job with all that shit hanging. That's what I was trying to get all of. You might have come in and I just scraped how almost this whole pile in front of us here was covering that. Beam's about shot here. Exactly, bro. Exactly. You're spot on with that. A job that I did, I don't know, we'll say a few months ago. Definitely a couple acre site. And OSHA made them put those caps around every post of the silt fence all the way around the job. Which I definitely think is overkill, but you can't tell OSHA that. Yeah, bro. Literally around the entire perimeter of the fucking job. Let's see. You guys can pretty much see the fence around this whole job, alright? Look, you got the fence by the road. You got the fence right here. You got the fence over by my work truck, right? Think of this job times 10. Such a waste of materials. What's up, Paul? Welcome in, sir. goal here. I'm just about where I need to be, I think, with this pile. Let me see. Because what's going to happen, all this I mean, hell, that's only 2 loads. But I ain't going to mix it in with the trash. Once the metal gets gone, this will get shuffled over here and loaded out. Yeah, guys, I wish I had something a little more entertaining for y'all. Hell, we could just sit and watch this guy in the excavator. It's kind of entertaining to watch. He's only been running the excavator about a year. He's getting better. Why are you coming down, dummy? I'm not sure what the fuck he's doing. See, I'm just questioning what the fuck he's doing. Nah, Juan's the dude in the middle over here. Oh, little with the hands in his pocket. That's Juan. Yeah. I don't know why he come down here. Whatever. I mean, really, I want him just picking more metal out of the trash pile is really all I want him to do. I mean, shit, you can see right here. Yeah, that's him. Yep, exactly, Steve. I mean, look, there's still a bunch of fucking metal in here that he could be yanking out. What's up, Roberto? Yeah, it's his first day every fucking day, bro. I'm telling you. And then he wasn't here yesterday, so it's like double worse. shit. So I stopped at Chick-fil-A this morning and got Chick-fil-A for everybody, right? So I was a few minutes late. I got here at like 7:15. The trucks were here, right? Instead of like fucking loading the trucks, he comes up to me and asks me if I want him to load trucks. Bro, it's what you were doing the other day. Just get the fuck up there and load trucks. But like I said, it's his first day every day, so you always gotta tell him. Is everything all right, bro? Mild concussion. Damn, dude. So he loaded one truck this morning. It was he was 30,000 pounds overweight. That's really fucking heavy. So legal limit is legal limit's 80,000 pounds with truck, trailer, and a load, and he come back at 113,000. I gotta have Juan fucking tell him. Yeah, bro, that would have been a big fucking ticket. Juano. Hey. Mucho Libra fucking Caesar on the truck. 30,000 pounds, man. Tell him, fuck, dude, he gotta pay attention. That's... Yeah, he fucking 30,000 pounds over. Hey, tell him, get the fuck out my way. He needs to come over here and pick all, look at all the metal. That's all I want him to do. Stay the fuck out of my way and pick metal. I'll load the fucking trucks. I said 30,000 pounds to Juan like he knows what I was fucking talking about. Yeah, that's fucking super heavy. So one landfill does, if you're over 90, they won't let you dump. But they're going somewhere north, and obviously they don't care. I was actually watching him this morning. I'm like, dude, it's got to be heavy. And it was. Alright, we're gonna go over yonder. Yeah, bro, I'm just an adult babysitter, dude. Yeah, 132. Yeah, that's a pretty big fucking load, man. So the very first load that I loaded out of this job, I was heavy. I was actually at 113, but in my defense, it was the very first load, and it's hard to judge the material until you see what they fucking ran, you know? That's why, like yesterday, I said, man, even though it looks like the truck's fucking empty, they're heavy. Oh, I reckon I need to get. Here's the elevator shaft. Nice cabin. I might have to get him with the 290 in the bucket to go down there and rip that shit up. Yeah, you could rock with us, brother. Crack that beer and watch me fuck around for a while. I wasn't actually gonna stream long, dude. I was just gonna say what's up and get off here, but if you guys don't mind, I don't mind. We're gonna go straighten up this metal pile over here. Get it ready for trucks. That way when they back in, you just grab it, fucking put it in a truck, and go. Yeah, there you go. I forgot which one you was asking. There's all the radiators under there, so they didn't get them. Educational. Yeah. I tried to explain the steps, you know what I mean? Hey Husky, what's up, brother? I wonder where our boy Jack is, man. He was one of the first dudes to ever join my stream and start chit-chatting. Oh, bro, the fucking boots, man. So fucking funny. I'm glad you guys finally said something. Alright, let's see what do we got here. What do we got? No, he wants me to wear them and take pictures, remember? He wants me to model those boots. Come on, bitch. What's up, Ben? I still need to make us a fucking telegram, man. I'm gonna do that shit tonight. Those fucking trusses right there, dude, are the bane of my existence, dude. I can't stand loading those things out. No, I don't have WhatsApp. No, this is a new job from, I guess we started this one, what is today, Wednesday? We've been on this one 10 days now. Oh, I about fucked up, guys. Look at, I forgot. When I first come over here, I slammed this shit into the fence. Let's correct that. This is gonna be a bitch loading over here, man. There's not gonna be much room. What am I gonna do here? These are gonna have to get shuffled back over here. I have to make the stacks right here. Can you, yeah, I mean, I guess I could make a WhatsApp. I'm just a little more familiar with Telegram. Alright. See how this piece is all stuck together here, guys? We're gonna... That would go in the truck really bad. take up a lot of room. So what we're gonna do here, push this down, put the weight of the tractor up on here. Oh fuck, you guys can't really see. Alright, one snap, two snaps, three snaps. That couldn't have went any better. We're back down to 20 viewers. I figured as much. I wish YouTube would have blessed me yesterday with all them. I wish I was getting the numbers that I had when I first started streaming. What? I think I've been doing this 2 months now. Bro, I was getting like over 100,000 views from, you know, people scrolling and shit, and now I barely hit like 10,000. Yeah. I was getting great numbers. ChatGPT said YouTube does that a lot though. Like when you first start, they kind of like throw you out there and for the algorithm, blah, blah, blah. And come on, baby, fold over. You'd be on the team, local. It's more or less the fucking OGs already. Yeah, and then I took that fucking, I took a week off, and then it's never been the same since. You know, instead of getting 60 new subscribers a day, fuck, I'm getting like 10. No, Loco's he's been coming in. Yeah, Steve, you'd be in there. You're in it. When you stay in here and watch pretty much all day, you're part of the team, brother. We'll start building our little army here. Welcome in, everybody. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, and we'll go maybe smash another box or two if I find some. Have a little more shenanigans. For those that don't know what I'm doing, I'm more or less just prepping the pile. So when I start loading trucks, I can just grab it and go. The steel right here is worth more than this little steel here, so you'd like to keep them separate. So, to answer that question, yes and no. So, the laborers in orange are pretty much grunts, and then Juan is a grunt too, but he's the only one that speaks English, and he's been with me almost, hell, since the very first job that I ever did with this company. So he's more or less my right-hand man. I've taught him pretty well. He don't really have to come and ask me anything anymore, and he just keeps those guys busy. Keeps them busy and keeps me from fucking yelling at them. I hate when I lose Juan. Sometimes they'll pull him from me. Juan's pretty good on the crusher, so sometimes they yank him from me and put him on the crusher. But I always start crying, and I usually get him back pretty quick. Fuck off. off there. Dude, that's a good question. I had them like 2-3 days ago, and I had somebody come over and clean up my place, and I couldn't find them this morning. And honestly, I'm not going to put them on this machine because this isn't my permanent machine. As soon as I get done here, I'll get my machine back and we'll put the stickers on that one. We're going to get the windows tinted. I'm going to have somebody come out and tint the windows, and then I'll throw the sticker on. Not only to help with the heat, because I mean, obviously, I don't know, most of you guys are probably ex-operators or operators. This big fucking glass here on the right of me, it gets hot. And then also, tinted machines just look sick as hell. Yeah, I mean, it's similar. You know, we got a straight boom on this one, but this one's a 490. 490 compared to a 360. This machine's a lot heavier. It's only got 2 foot extra reach than my machine. It's just pretty much the heaviness and power, I guess. I'd like to see the bucket that come with this machine. I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's really fucking big. It can load a truck in just a couple scoops, apparently. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get out of this machine after running this thing for the last week. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, definitely bigger boom. Bigger everything, man. You gotta have a pretty big low boy to move this one. Honestly, I'd like to have a fucking 650, dude. That bitch is big. A 650 with a grapple on it. Oh man. I think a 650. You gotta take off the tracks, counterweight, and I believe the stick to be able to move that. Let's see here. Let's grab one of these beams without fucking up our pile. Something that's not all attached. Here we go. Dude, I'm telling you, I-beams are so nice to have. No, I don't think we own one. I think if we ever need one, we have to rent it. I try to keep a very tidy job site. And I work really hard not to have a fucking street sweeper on the job. See all these beams not in the right pile. I mean, dude, this is hell, this machine's only got 180 hours on it now. It's pretty much brand new. And the other machine that I was running was brand new too. We just got these hell, it hasn't even been 2 months yet since they had these delivered. My 360, like, so this one come out with only like 2 hours, 3 hours on on the gauge. My 360 apparently was, you know how they got like fucking Comic-Con and shit like that, but so there was like a construction con, and the 360 I have was one of the demo machines out there, so it had a little more hours than, it was still brand new, I guess, but definitely had a few hours on the engine already, just from displaying it. I wish, brother. I wish. We have the owner texted me last week and said he placed an order for a grapple like what I have here on this machine, but for my 360. It's gonna be sweet. I'll be completely decked out, man. I'll have a concrete muncher, I'll have a bucket, and then I'll have a grapple. Don't really need anything else, man. All right, let's see if we can get all these ones in one scoop here. Problems right here. We got everyone but one. I'll take it. Yeah, once you get that big, man, you're gonna need a couple of boys. You know, like if you get like the 650 size, literally one track comes off that goes on the trailer, so that's one low boy. Other track, that's two low boys. Maybe your counterweight and your stick on the third, and then number 4 moving the machine itself. A 490 is pretty much one of the bigger ones that you can get on a regular low boy. That's funny, bro. No, and crazy, answering your question there. I don't know why we ended up getting the demo version. Maybe they saved a few bucks. Since technically it was a used machine, I'm not sure. But usually when more or less you know what you want, there's really not a whole lot of testing, I guess. I don't know. So, you know, everybody knows the cars go by miles. Obviously, more miles, cheaper the car is going to get. Same thing with machines. We go by hours. Well, 60, if you're ever out this way, brother, I'll let you jump in the seat. I got you. Smash that like button, guys. Let's see here. I think we got most. I guess this is technically structural. These steps here. They still got concrete on them. We're about to fix that. I thought I saw a box. Oh, yeah, here's one. There's a box here. That might be the last one, dude. I believe that is the last one. Usually, if I had the room, these trusses right here, like I said, they're very difficult to load. I like to put them on the bottom and then put everything on top of these, because if you try to start loading these right here, when the truck's fucking full, they start hanging off the side, and dude, they're just an absolute nightmare to deal with. I try to keep them, if I had the room, I keep them all like equal with each other. That way you can kind of just fucking grab them. Grab them, they stay in a straight line, and into the truck they go. But sometimes they're super fucking long and you gotta fold them in half. getting hot in here already. Time for some AC. Some AC, a Zen, some water, and a puff off the vape. 1 second, guys. There's another box. Nice. Yeah, so when I quit vaping a couple of weeks ago, I took a Zen for my first time. And then after my cat dying, I started vaping again. So now I'm Zenning. I got a Zen in and a fucking vape. Oh, you're funny, dude, huh? Stealing my money? Actually, might be two. Yeah, there's two there. Excuse me. Chuck that up there. Chuck that up there. We're gonna smash them here in a minute. Hey, if you like this, go ahead and hit the sub button. I try to stream every day, unless I'm just doing something really fucking boring. Come on and join the club, man. Yeah, that's what somebody did this fucking weekend, for real. Getting these out into their own pile definitely saves a shit ton of time when you're loaded. Maybe not so bad with the 490 because you do have a lot of weight and you can really shove that shit down in there. Just one more. There's another one back there. This metal pile's actually got a little bit of trash in it. More than the other ones. Nothing. hate these trusses with a fucking passion. See, now I'm gonna keep this little pile right in a little fresh bundle. I do with these things here, give it a little smack down here, and then I just try to squeeze the whole thing. See how much it shrunk compared to that side, compared to this side. This, I don't know, the driver's texting me. Alright, I'll read you what the message says. This dump is a disaster today. Every truck has to go where the tippers are, and it's 30 trucks deep. Dwight got caught on something trying to dump and got his airbag ripped out. So he won't be back, and I'll be back when I can. And that's the same dude. Thursday, he had to go home early because he ripped the fucking airbag. Every fucking time with those guys, dude. Come on. Get off there. See, now more or less, dude, I can just grab this bundle right into the truck. It's ready to go. That's how I like to prepare these things. If I have time like this. why I can't ever get shit loaded out, man. They always want us to use those trucks, but I swear, every fucking day, it's something. We're almost done right here. And then we'll go smash up the last of those boxes. Yeah, I tried to get him yesterday, and I was told he was coming. And then I got a text message after 9 o'clock saying that he won't be out here. So no, I try to get that dude every time. I've been trying to get him out here since the first fucking day. I think I found another box. There we go. We found a couple more boys. They were hiding a little bit. I can't do it right here in the asphalt. I think I would put a big ass hole in the asphalt. Who's this guy? So, to answer your question, sir, my company has a demo side and then a trucking side. Even though technically we're the same business, it's still set up as a separate business. So they want us to use the Atlas trucks, more or less. But when we do that, this is the shit that happens. Or they want to go home early. It just gets frustrating after a while. So we have like a roll-off company too. I say we, they have a roll-off company too. All right. Prep this little pile here. Just want to tighten it up some. Alright, that works. Starting to look like we know what we're doing. Yeah, you guys can notice this pile right in front of us here. A shit ton of trash. Try to pick it up a little bit, let the trash fall. I will normally set all the metal to get hauled off first, because you can see how much trash gets left behind. Yeah, bro. Right now, I'm just using the phone. I'm using a Galaxy Ultra 25. I think they just come out with a new one, but this is the old one. And I bought this fucking. It's got like these little dampeners on it, so I don't think it shakes as bad for you guys as it when I first started. I had a selfie stick into a suction cup, and then that selfie stick had a stabilizer. But man, that thing was like 3 foot tall. And then I bought this, and it seems like it's not bad. Nice, bro. if you guys dig it, I'm all about sharing it. Where'd my little trusty I-beam go? Did I whip it back in the pile? What's up, John? What do you do, Robert? You in an excavator too? Trying to break that concrete out. There she goes. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. I know I make these guys a lot of money. I just wish it was my money, you know? Yep. They usually do, man. It's hard to find good help. You notice, guys, see a couple drops here. A lot of that trash just falls right to the bottom. Something down there. It's funny that you say that because we were talking about it yesterday. Yeah, it'd be sick, bro. I would love to have a magnet. Maybe not like to get this big grapple full, but when you're working on getting the small shit, trying to leave the trash behind, I think it would be amazing. It would save so much machine time, labor time. I think it would pay for itself before long. You know what? You see, there's a filing cabinet here. It's got all these papers. I think this is just gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna take that directly to the trash pile. Yeah, John, very good idea, dude. Where'd that big beam go? I just saw it. There it is. Man, I almost did that little flip. It almost worked out perfect. You know what? I think we can maybe use that to drag. I can get a blade on it. What's up, John? What's up, John? Starting to take shape over here, starting to look better. Piece of copper. For somebody who's blind as a bat, I sure can see that shit pretty good. Yeah, Gene, and I bet you they fucking are amazing, aren't they? Thanks, John. Yeah, so here is your curl in. The grapple actually does move a little bit on the stiff arm. Looks like your back does move a little bit. It's really starting to grow on me. I said a little bit earlier in the stream, it had been a couple of years since I ran a grapple. It didn't take too long to get used to it, but the more I use it, the more I like it. Trying to leave as much trash on the ground as I can. I'm pretty sure that's a Russian guy. No way I can say your name, but welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Come on, baby. Probably do one more pinch through this stuff here, and then the guys can have to come hand pick some of this metal out of here. I can only do so much. Well, I'm sure I could get it all out, but I can only do so much as without just completely wasting time. Give it a little roll here. Kind of get that bigger shit sitting on top. Another little roll. Yeah. Just trying to get the little bit of bigger stuff out. It's pretty much to the point where these boys need to come over here and get it. that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go smash some boxes here in a second. I'm not sure. I think there's a sticker right here, dude. I need to get out and stretch anyways. Let me look at the sticker. Oh. It says, I'm just rounding up, it says 46,000 kilograms. So whatever that breaks down to in pounds, I'm not quite sure. $46,000 kilograms is how many pounds? So we're roughly at, we'll just round it again, we're a 50-ton machine. $50 tons, pretty heavy. When I come off the, when I'm coming off that trash pile, oh, there's a piece of copper. Right? I knew I saw one in there. When I come off the trash pile into the asphalt, it wants to chew up that asphalt. She sinks down in it pretty good. No. No. Oh, there's another piece of copper right here. Let's see if we can snatch that out. Oh, you guys got a pretty good shot of the ground. Come on, baby, get off that. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna, metal trucks will be tomorrow. I'm gonna get them set up. I'm gonna order 3 fucking trucks for tomorrow for metal. I think I can get it all out in 3 loads. looks like I'm gonna probably just leave the rest for these guys to come clean. Shit, honestly, I don't even think I got a reply back even about the sidewalk. It doesn't matter because, like I said, we're going to have to come back and demo that building right in front of us here. There's 3 more buildings to do on this property, I guess whenever they're ready. We'll be coming back at some point. No, it didn't. Couple more big pieces here for the guys. You see, I try to look out for the dudes on the ground as best as I can, man. I don't get out of the machine much to help them, but I try my best to help them with the fucking machine, if that makes sense. Yeah, bro. Thankfully, I do all demo, man, and I encourage the rain. It keeps the dust down, you know. Monday was an absolute downpour, and we worked right through it. Alright, that's all I'm gonna get. Give a little spread for these guys. Let's go check in on their progress, and then we'll take Heavy Howie and smash some more boxes up. I don't know how Six come up with the name Heavy Howie, but we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, Robert, I rarely work in the mud. I always save, well, if I'm peeling up slab, I always start where the trucks will stay on the slab the entire time, or stay on the asphalt the entire time. Oh, look. One tiny piece of copper right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. It's small. Oh. Alright. Everybody's got to smash that fucking like button. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that. I need to see 70 likes for that shit. I guarantee any of you guys fucking that's got a buddy that runs an excavator could not fucking do that. I'd bet my paycheck on it. Give me some hearts, give me something for that. Thanks, Gene. I haven't tried in a very long time, dude, but if I have a bucket and brand new teeth, I'm telling you, I can flip a fucking quarter up on the tooth. I know I can. Let's see how these guys turn around. Yeah. How they're What's up, Kevin? What's up, Jackson? There you guys go. They've made a little progress. See, I wish I could get more of that shit out for them, man. Over there, whenever they get finished, or I got some basura and the metal. I got all the big shit picked out, but they'll need to go out and pick the metal, and then you can get the fucking you can scoop up the. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You guys are doing fine. It's a lot of work. No, here a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, there's no, those aren't coming out. Oh, we got a couple boxes we can smash. They don't last long. Oh, this one's already toast, huh? Oh, this was gonna be short-lived. Oh, Howie's stuck in there pretty good. For the views, for the views. These are, they were safety deposit boxes. We're looking for $100 bills. All right, we got one more. This one's got all the boxes. Let's flip it upside down, empty out the boxes once. Oh, I missed. Alright guys, smash that like button. A smash for a smash. Hell, this one took a good little beating right there. It didn't smash yet. Man, this one's stout. This is the strongest one thus far. Maybe the diamonds in there are holding it together. Not that time. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Let's get old Howie out of the way here. I think we're more or less done with it. Let's see here if I can make it over this hole without falling in it. Over the hole. We grab this filing cabinet over here. That way we don't lose all the papers. It's raining rainbows. Perfect. That's what we wanted to do. Keep that little bit of aluminum. That's worth $1 or two. Get the fuck down. Well, we got it cleaned up pretty good for the most part. Let me see where this driver is. He sent me the voicemail. Let's watch Dummy right here. Get the fuck off the pile, dummy. He's scared. And that's the first excavator ever bought for this company right there. She's still alive and kicking. Barely, but she's alive and kicking. That's a shaky motherfucker, man. Even when you're on level ground, the turntable is so loose and shit. It just feels so herky-jerky. Alright. Get the fuck out of the way. Fuck's he got going on up here? Got one high spot over here. We're probably gonna sit up here the rest of the day. Get this spot a little level. I hate being on the pile and like one track's way up. I like to be level for the most part. And it looks really stupid when you're like sitting all cockeyed up on top of the pile. Oh, there's a fire extinguisher. Just blew that bitch up. I think Steve was wanting that. Where did it go? I know Steve wanted me to bust one open. I think it was Steve. Where the fuck did it go? Yes, sir. All gone, man. All gone. It went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Way better than I thought it was gonna go, for sure. There we go. Nice and level. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you want to continue. There ain't much for me to do right now besides wait. I'll sit here with you guys, but I was hoping the trucker would respond back to me. He sent me the voicemail and didn't answer my text, so I don't know what's wrong. Yes, sir. And I had 2 trucks, but one broke down already, so I'm down to 1 truck. And he said there was a line of 30 trucks waiting to dump there. Later, Robert. how long we've been streaming. Just hit 3:01. Yeah, this is probably a perfect time to end it. It'd take me less than 5 minutes to load the truck. All right, guys. Yeah, we're just going to end it here, man. I'd hate it, but I think this is probably a good time. I'm going to get down and go to the truck for a few minutes. I appreciate y'all. I like the likes. Thank you. Don't forget to sub. And I promise I'm working on shorts, and I'll work on getting a Telegram going. But appreciate y'all. Peace.